Hi Presto English viewers, I'm glad to present you the second installment of the CELPIP Reading Mock Test, Part 3 and 4. If you missed the first part, start from the first video and then come back to this one. I'll do a quick overview of Part 3 and 4. If you're familiar with it, feel free to just start with the test right away. In Part 3, you will read a passage with 4 paragraphs. Your mission is to match each question with the paragraph. You need to pick a paragraph that contains the information given in each statement. But if you can't find the information in one of the paragraphs, you will choose option E. There will be 9 statements in total and you have 10 minutes. For more detailed guide, feel free to watch our past video. I'll put the link on the top right of the screen. And in Part 4, you're also given a passage. You have 13 minutes to answer with 10 questions. The questions are divided into 2 parts. In questions 6 to 10, you will complete a person's response or comment to the original passage. Expect to do some inferencing to be able to answer the questions correctly. So practice that. You can also practice with the previous video we made. So let's begin our mock test. The text is quite long, so I make 2 versions of the text. The first version, you can see the whole passage on the screen, and in the second one, I split the text into 2, so I can use a bigger font size in case the original is too small. But following the passage, you will find the questions. Good luck! Please help spread our videos and grow our channel by giving us a thumbs up and subscribe to Presto English. Now we're in part 4. Similar to the previous one, I also make two versions of the reading passage. One is smaller but everything on one screen, but the second one is slightly bigger. That is the end of our reading test. Now it's time to check the answer. Part 3, number 1. Small stars can become black holes if certain conditions are met. We actually don't find any information talking about small stars becoming a black hole. So this one will be E, not given in any of the above paragraphs. Number 2, an enormous amount of condensed mass will cause a strong force that will pull in any objects. That can be found in paragraph A. If you squeeze something really big into something very small, you can create such a strong gravitational field that can even trap a light. 3. Human naked eyes cannot see black holes. And this is found in paragraph C. Scientists can't even directly observe black holes with telescopes. What they can is observe the surroundings to detect the presence of a black hole. Number 4, according to the theory, an object less than 3 times the mass of the sun will not create a black hole. And of course, that can be found in paragraph B. If the core's mass is 3 times or more than the mass of the sun, it produces a black hole. But if it's less than that, then it won't. Number 5, some remnants of a star become asteroids. And this is not mentioned anywhere in the reading, so our answer will be E. Number 6, black holes are relatively recent discoveries made by astrophysicists. The answer is B. This idea has been around for centuries, and even Einstein's theory has also predicted the existence of black holes. 7. Scientists discern a black hole by looking at the surrounding objects. This is actually related to question 3. So the answer is paragraph C again. They can't see a black hole directly, but they look at the surrounding objects in order to detect a black hole. And 8. An explosion of a star can create a black hole. That can be found in paragraph D. Most black holes form from the remnants of a large star that dies in a supernova explosion. Lastly, moving closer to the event horizon will slow down the passage of time. Again, this is also found in paragraph D, close to the end. When the surface reaches the event horizon, time stands still and the star can collapse no more. It is a frozen collapsing object. So those are the answers for part 3. Moving on to part 4. Number 1. Many doctors in British Columbia stay away from using emails because B. They may have to work outside regular hours. Option A is true for doctors outside BC, outside British Columbia, but in British Columbia, the doctors do get paid, so the only option that's right here is B. Number 2, Dr. Sharon Dom agrees that it's easy to communicate by emails, but it needs C. Adherence to applicable laws. So it's easy, but the doctors have to make sure they follow the regulations, even though they can be quite burdensome. 3. One of the potential risks of email communication is B. Information being stolen. The reading doesn't mention any of the other options. Late emails, lost email, expensive to implement. And number 4, email communications can take valuable time away from doctors because it's B again. Doctors need to include them in patient's medical record. And number 5, to avoid potential legal issues in using emails, Canadian Medical Protective Association advised doctors to A. Get authorization from patients, and this is in the form of getting a consent form signed by the patients. Now the second part of the question, number 6. I believe that patients are better served by A. Going to the clinic, because the writer doesn't seem to agree with using email as a way to communicate with doctors. Number 7. These small companies, they can't afford spending millions of dollars to fight off hackers. Maybe large companies have large security budget, but not the small companies. Number 8, I don't want to sacrifice my safety for convenience, because that's the premise of using emails. It's easy for the patients and easy for the physicians. Number 9, I also don't think attaching emails to patients' records is the best use of time for these doctors. They're busy, they're supposed to help patients, not doing administrative work like attaching emails. And our last question, number 10. Let's not make our doctors reply to emails when they should be resting for the next day's work, because we can imagine some patients might send doctors emails in the middle of the night or in the morning. That could be distracting for the doctors. So those are the answers for part 3 and part 4. Check how many mistakes you made and let us know. Share your results in the comments and feel free to ask questions as well if you have any. Before you leave, we'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You can also send this video to somebody else who might need it. See you guys in the next Presto English video. Bye!